Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm a dealer of authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, Byzantine coins and artifacts. I run a website called trustedcoins.com. Every item I sell, I have over actually 6,000 items. Every item I sell comes complete with a beautiful certificate of authenticity and of course a lifetime guarantee of authenticity. My signature, I've identified over 28,000 authentic ancient coins and artifacts over the years. And this is, for example, an authentic ancient silver Roman coin of Emperor Augustus. Isn't this neat? It comes complete in a coin flip that protects the coin for future generations to come. And this part can be taken off and you could walk around with it, show it to people, and it's really great. And it has the same number as a certificate. Each certificate has its own numbering system. And what's nice also is that each description is professionally done, many times citing a major reference or collection, which is the best you could do. And on the back you have the historical context of the item you purchased. So even if you're brand new to the field, you could just check out my store and learn a lot, and this makes a great gift for yourself, for others, and if you think about it, this is a great investment. I think it's a great investment. I'm really enjoying this field, and I think other people would enjoy coins too, especially with a beautiful certificate of authenticity. So visit my site Trusted Coins to pick from a selection of over 6,000 items, which is today. Maybe by the time you're watching this, it might be more. Today I'm going to be reading the history of Roman Emperor Philip I, also known as Philip the Arab. This is what he looked like. I have a lot of coins of Philip I in my store. He has a really interesting history, and I'm about to read it right now. Philip the Arab, also known as Philip or Philippus Arabs, was Roman emperor from 244 to 249 AD. He came from Syria and rose to become a major figure in the Roman Empire. He achieved power after the death of Gordian III, quickly negotiating peace with the Sassanid Empire. During his reign, Rome celebrated its millennium, which means 1,000 years commemoration. He had specific forms of coins depicted, which were with some animals and other things that celebrated Rome. Philip had the reputation of being sympathetic to the Christian faith. It was even claimed that he converted to Christianity, becoming the first Christian emperor, but this is disputed. He was born in the Roman province of Arabia and received the nickname the Arab. His big break in the career came in 243 during Gordian's third campaign against Shapur I of Persia, when the Praetorian prefect Timesitheus died under unclear circumstances. Philip became the new Praetorian prefect. Following a military defeat, Gordian III died in 244 under circumstances that are still debated. Philip assumed the purple robe following Gordian's death. His first priority was to conclude a peace treaty with Shapur I of Persia and withdraw the army from a potentially disastrous situation. He had to pay an enormous indemnity to the Persians of 500,000 gold denarii. Philip immediately issued coins proclaiming that he had made peace with the Persians. He arranged for Gordian III's deification. Whilst in Antioch, he left his brother Priscus as an extraordinary ruler of the eastern provinces, with the title of Rector Orientis. Moving westward, he gave his brother-in-law Severianus control of the provinces of Moesia and Macedonia. He eventually arrived in Rome in late summer of 244, where he was confirmed Augustus. Before the end of the year, he nominated his young son Caesar and heir. His wife Araceli Severa was named Augusta. His son was also named Philip, by the way. And he also deified his father Marinus, even though he had never been emperor. While in Rome, he also claimed an official victory over the Persians, with the titles of Parthicus Adiabenicus, Persicus Maximus, and Parthicus Maximus. He quickly ordered an enormous building program in his hometown, renaming it Philippopolis and raising it to civic status. while he populated it with statues of himself and his family. In 245, Philip was forced to leave Rome, establishing his headquarters in Philippopolis in Thrace. He pushed the Carpi across the Danube and chased them back into Dacia, so that by summer of 246 he claimed victory against them, along with the title of Carpicus Maximus. Philip was back in Rome by August of 247 AD, where he poured more money into the most momentous event of his reign, secular games, which coincided with the 1000th anniversary of the foundation of Rome, which according to the tradition was founded on April 21st of 753 BC by Romulus. The festivities were magnificent and included spectacular games and theatrical presentations throughout the city. In the Colosseum, more than 1,000 gladiators were killed, along with hundreds of exotic animals, including hippos, leopards, lions, giraffes, and one rhinoceros. There were continued problems in the provinces. In late 248, the legions of Pannonia and Moesia rebelled and proclaimed Tiberius Claudius Pacatianus emperor. The Goths invaded Moesia and Thrace across the Danube frontier. Overwhelmed by the number of invasions and usurpers, Philip offered to resign, but the Senate decided to throw his support behind the emperor, with a certain Gaius Messius Quintus Decius, most vocal of the senators. In 249-251, was proclaimed emperor, so by the Danubian armies in the spring of 249, and immediately marched on Rome. Philip's army met the usurper near modern Verona that summer. Decius won the battle and Philip was killed sometime in September of 249 AD. Philip's 11-year-old son and heir may have been killed with his father. So visit my store, trustedcoins.com, and search for Philip the Arab.